It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, March 8th, 2016. And good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, March 8th, 2016. Here are your top news headlines at 8:35 on this Tuesday morning. And they are Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump at a campaign rally on Monday in Madison, Mississippi has any signs of a success for the anti-Trump effort and four of the things to watch for Tuesday's primaries. Nike, Tag Heuer, and Porsche has suspended a relationship with Martin and Sharapova after the tennis star failed a drug test. Sharapova admitted she failed to test it and did not at the news conference on Monday. Two Northeastern University students of one woman was introduced to the 2013 Boston Marathon bomber were killed in a car crash in July, the university said on Monday. It's been exactly 2 years since Malaysia last flight MH370 vanished, leaving the families of its 239 passengers and crew devastated, desperate for answers. In Seattle, an Alabama Corridor Express train with more than 200 passengers aboard struck a downed tree and derailed daylight during a heavy downpour injured evidence. One of its rail cars stumbled in a rain-swollen creek. Jerusalem, Vice President Biden and President Israel on Tuesday to patch up again relations between the White House and President Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after a very public and deeply partisan spat over the Red nuclear deal last year. Geneva, the UN Refugee Agency said on Tuesday that the European Union's quick fix to deal with the send back to refugees and mass to Turkey would contravene their right to protection under European and international law. Mogadishu, Somali Islamist group Al-Shabaab confirmed on Tuesday that the United States had bombed an area controlled by the U.S. Seoul Sun, Shanghai, China's barred in the North Korean fire one in its ports in South Korea announced a crackdown on individuals and companies linked to Pyongyang's weapons program, set out sanctions against the Islamic State. The International Women's Day, which celebrated political and social and economic cultural achievements of women, has come briefly with a range of campaigns, protests, doodles, and events. Out of a lawsuit has been filed in the Flint water crisis this one by 7 families that accused city and state officials of downplaying the situation while residents suffered. Salt Lake City, these are dark days from the fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and reclusive polygamous sect led by imprisoned prophet Warren Jeffs. IOP and other offer flapjack specials and make me park to mind a number of issues these days, but there is one thing we can set beyond. Pancakes are delicious. Washington pedestrian surged by an estimated 10% last year as the economy improved. The price of gas plunge and motorists put more miles behind the wheel than ever before, according to analysts of the preliminary state traffic fatality. Washington, the White House signaled surprise that Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu canceled a coming meeting with President Obama. In Simi Valley, California, a private funeral service is scheduled for Friday morning for former First Lady Nancy Reagan, died Sunday at the age of 94 due to congestive heart failure. Washington, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders discussed abortion rights age with Square, the first time after 7 Democratic debates and multiple town halls. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Boston Marathon bomber Susan Barber, Victoria McCraft was killed in by car crash, officials said Monday. In New York, followed a 3-week surge in stocks, the Dow Jones was down in the morning trading yesterday. London global stock markets fell on Tuesday after the number batch of weak data from China reinforced persistent concerns around a possible slowdown in global economy. London exited the European Union under Britain's $2.9 trillion economy props up banks demand in London. Global financial powers, Bank of England Governor Mark Carney said on Tuesday. Fed Vice Chair says it's a raise inflation, but it never once expresses uncertainty that improving job market will be able to bolster inflation. Looking at the stocks now. 17,073.95, SP 521.76, and Nasdaq 4,078.25. In Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma State government announced an expand plans to curb wastewater injection volumes to blow the risk of seismic activity in oil and gas basins. Zug Switzerland Offshore Rig Company Transocean said payments and delivery for 5 new drilling rigs was now delayed following an agreement with its contractor. San Ramon, California. Ron said that it started up a $54 billion work on liquefied natural gas project in Australia, boosted its market power specs for the Asia Pacific. The Hague, Netherlands. Royal Dutch Shell Center was able to pay off its debts to Iranian counterparts for that it was not necessary to get an ammunition market move. In Lowell, Massachusetts, Massachusetts man, according to say, stabbed his brother, ripped a woman, and kidnapped them and both in fled to Ohio. As editor president, a Supreme Court judge on Monday sentenced 21-year-old Kevin Blakemore to 12 years of state prison and 10 years of probation after. The Blakemore pleaded guilty to charges of including armed assault with intent to commit murder and kidnapping. The Lowell Sun report said the 2 counts of rape were placed in the files without a charge of plea. Orange, Massachusetts, the 2 children killed in a house fire in Orange last weekend have been identified. Today, the moon will pass in front of the first and only total solar.
Numbers were not for the through global warming. Dressing have to be necessary help farmers adjust to the changing climate as sub-Saharan Africa will run to the major food shortage to reduce setting. Also, extreme downpours will increase later in both the wettest and driest regions of the world, and global warming will raise the risk of bigger cloudbursts for the rest of the century, as study showed on Monday. Teenagers who have low levels of muscle strength and cutting risk certificate was placed on a waiting list for transparent details about the match donor popped up. The bathroom scale may show a good number, but how much of the weight is fat? Not muscle. New studies are added evidence that the scale doesn't always tell the whole story when it comes to weight-related issues. Jack's formation is closer to down. Such a bottom.
Peter Childers, I was now 8:43. Time for spot support. Last night, the Boston Bruins defeat the Florida Panthers in overtime 5-4. Tonight, the Bruins will be down in Tampa Bay, taking out the Tampa Bay Lightning game time 7:30 p.m. One of the NFL all-time greats will officially announce retirement on Monday, which it did as Peyton Manning stepped down as after an 18-year career with the Denver Broncos and Indianapolis Colts. With his 1,850 first career point on Monday, Florida Panthers scored Jeremy Jagger passed Gordy Hart for the third place on NHL's all-time scored list. It was busy Monday in the NFL with the first day free agency being on Wednesday. Waits on cuts point as teams prepared to cap space and attempt to sign needed free agents. Chris Paul always plays with a tight scout. There was something to do with intensity in his eyes, and his teammates recognized immediately. Peter Cello News Time, now 8:44 on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for Trevor report here on this Tuesday morning. Maybe let's Let's start over down with Dane Providence stop outside. So from Edinburgh all the way at the downtown Providence, from the Rhode Island State border with Massachusetts, all at downtown Providence, Dane Providence north outside is so from Route 37 in work all the way out to downtown Providence. 185 to the west side, so from Seacock all the way to downtown Providence. 146 to the north side is so after Route 99 to Lake Rhode 99 north side, so from 126 to Route 122 in Lincoln, Wisconsin stretch. 130 to the west side, Newport Bridge, it is slow. On the Cape, 28 is southbound side. A little slow around the United Air Force Base and board, but otherwise 28 is looking from Port of Falmouth. Route 6 looking from Southward down to Sandwich. 95 is the southbound side. A little slow around Route 295 in Attleboro. 24 is the northbound side. It's so between 139 and Stoughton before Route 120 to Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side. So from Derby Street to Hickam all the way after the Braintree split to a couple of accidents on Route 3 on the northbound side around Route 18 in Weymouth and accident around Union Street in Braintree on Route 3. 485 in the northbound side, also between 85 and Milford all the way at the Hopkinton here. Southeast Express on the northbound side, so for the Braintree split all the way to the Mass Pike. 93 to both ends and that's Boston, it's slow. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, it is slow. From Natick all the way at the Austin Brighton tolls and Mass Pike on the westbound side, it's a little slow around the 10-1 still at Logan Airport. Mass Pike on the westbound side, accident after the Proof Tunnel, so expect some delays. 93 in the southbound side, it is slow from Medford all the way up to the Zakin Bridge in Boston. One of the southbound side is so from Route 60 to 93 in Boston. 7 to Tuttle is slow. Cal Tuttle is looking good. 120 on the northbound side. It's slow from Route 1 in Norwood all the way up to Route 20 Waltham. Mass Park on the eastbound side. An accident after Route 120 to the west, so expect some delays. 120 to the southbound side, and it is slow from Wakefield all the way out to Waltham. Due to a couple of accidents on Route 95 on the southbound side. On 120 after Route 2 elected, so expect some delays. Route 2 to the westbound side, and it's slow from 4225 to Route 95, 128 elected to Route 2 to the eastbound side. So from Route 60 in Belmont all the way out to Fresh Parkway. 495 on the northbound side. So from the Pike to Route 9 to Westburg. 495 on the southbound side. So from Hudson all the way out to Route 2 in Marlborough. Due to an accident on 495 on the southbound side. Before Route 62, so expect some delays. Route 495 on the southbound side. So between the Westburg and Littleton stretches there. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from 495 Lowell to Billerica, and then hit breaks again before Route 128 in Burlington. 495 to the southbound side, so after Route 93 in Andover. But otherwise, 39395 looking from 120 to New Hampshire border, step 93 to the southbound side, and northbound side. So we'll also have Route 128 to Redden, and 93 to the northbound side, so before Route 128 to Redden due to an accident. Out of Worcester, 298 eastbound side, so from 146 in Worcester all the way after Route 9. Out of Springfield, 91 on the northbound side is slow before 291 in Springfield. 91 on the southbound side, slow around 291 in Springfield and down in Connecticut, 91 on the southbound side, so between 291 all the way up to I-84 in Hartford, 91 on the northbound side, so between Route 2 to Route 84 in Hartford, Connecticut. I-91 on the northbound side, we have an accident here around Route 3 in the Rocky Hill stretch, so expect some delays. I-84 on the eastbound side, so from Farmington all the way up to downtown Hartford. I-84 on the eastbound side, and it's slow from Route 8 in Waterbury to Wolcott. Route 8 on the southbound side, slow after I-84 in Waterbury to the next one on I-8 on the Route 8 on the southbound side in Waterbury, just around Route 63. Route 59 on the eastbound side in Wilbur Cross Parkway on the northbound side, and it's slow for the New Haven stretch through a couple of accidents in New Haven stretch of the Wilbur Cross Parkway. 95 on the northbound side, so for the New Haven stretch before I-91. 95 on the southbound side, so between Fairfield and Stamford. Route 15 on the southbound side of Wilbur Cross Parkway, so between Bridgeport and Stamford. All highways and byways, New York City, slow go. And in Albany, 787 on the southbound side, we get an accident here around I-87, so expect some delays here around the 3 and 787 here. But otherwise, the freeway is looking from New York all the way to Erie via Buffalo, and 93 on the southbound side, so after 293 mentions, but otherwise, Vermont, New Hampshire, main highways are looking good. Subway suspects looking in on the commuter rail. Low line, train 312, 825 inbound its departure Lowell station is operating 10-15 minutes behind schedule due to a switch problem, and on the Thursday on Lincoln. Peter Channel News Time, 8:50 on this Tuesday morning. And it is time now for a weather report. And it is going to be another spring-like day today on this Tuesday. And 7-day forecast, it goes like this. For today, most of skies about 56 degrees. Cloud becoming 7.5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. Today, patch back on 4 a.m. Most skies going to blow about 38 degrees and suffer about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Wednesday, patch back for 9 a.m. Most skies are gradually becoming 6 skies about 68 degrees south with about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Wednesday, slight chance of showers. After 3 a.m., most skies going to blow about 55 degrees and west about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Just base to 20%. Thursday, chance of showers. Most skies got about 66, about 42 degrees. South with about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 50%. Friday, chance of showers before 8 a.m. Sunday, to podcast about 56, about 40 degrees, just base to 30%. Saturday, most of the skies are chance of showers after 4 a.m. High about 56, about 41 degrees and just base to 30%. Sunday, chance of showers, most skies got about 57, about 39 degrees and just base to 35%. And for Monday, chance of showers, most skies got about 50 degrees and just base to 40%. On the radar, it's clear as a whistle. Our current conditions here is 39 degrees of Fahrenheit and humidity 2% and 4 Celsius. That's going to be for the Peter Channel Morning News on this March 8, 2016 on a Tuesday. People, you have a good water, good positive. So you have 12 noon for noon report. Have a good day.